Good morning everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going clay shooting, and now I go clay shooting quite a bit, but today this video is going to be solely focused on it. It's going to include why I do it, is it good, is it fun, and how do you get into it in the United Kingdom, because it's a little bit different here compared to some other countries, especially America and everything else with owning guns. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it.
Oh. 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 So as you all probably know now, I really like to go clay pigeon shooting, and well, this is my under and over. This is an ATA Sporter, really simple, no adjustable stocks, it fits me perfectly well, 30-inch barrels and everything else like that. Now, how do I actually clean this gun? So I'm just going to quickly show you how I go through and clean the gun. So first, as you can see, it's empty, barrel's nice and clear. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a bit dirty looking down the barrels right now. Probably can't see it very well. Anyway, so we're going to get this nice and clean. So what we're going to do first, we're going to close the action, and then we're going to simply remove the forend by pressing the button, and it just comes right off. And we can separate all these parts. We then need to open the action by again pushing this lever to the right. There we go. You've got all your three main parts of a shotgun. Here's your stock with the action and everything else. You've got your barrels, and you've got your forend. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place all of these on the table here. Now you might be able to see through here. Yeah, so we can see it's a little bit dirty and not very clean because I've put some shots through it today, as you've said. So, first, we look at what we use to clean the gun. So, I have a bore snake, is what they're called, and you simply just put this through the bore of the gun, down the barrels, and pull it through with the string. And on here as well, it's got some very little nice metal bits on there that really kind of scratch and get any sort of stuck bits of dust and powder out. Then after going through that once or twice, I'll put this down the barrels, which is basically spray some lovely Lasia spray on there. So it's just gun oil basically to protect the barrels from corrosion and keep them nice and working properly. They'll be nice and shiny inside after. So I say let's run the time lapse and I'll be back with you after this. Alright everyone, so now we're back. As you saw, we've cleaned the gun, we made sure we've oiled up the barrels nicely, and then we've also made sure that we've oiled up any of the main parts of the gun that kind of move, and just make sure they're protected from corrosion. I do also put a layer over the wood, but that's every kind of free shoot, and especially the weather recently, it's been pretty nice. There's been no need to kind of do it every day. It hasn't been raining, so it's all good. The wood's in good condition still. So the barrels now are nice and clean. I don't know how much you'll be able to see this on the camera, but as you can see, it's pretty clear down the barrels now. No stuff left in there. So it's a real simple, the under and over. You get the forend, get the barrels. They just kind of slot in nicely here. Nice and, you hear this nice click. There we go. So now the gun can support itself. It's locked in all the action and everything else. We simply grab the forend, just slides on like that. There we are. So now your gun is ready to use again, which is pretty nice. And obviously, all I've got to do now is clean up my sheet. I've already cleaned up all my stuff that I've used earlier. So yeah, that is how I clean and look after my gun at the moment. This is the under and over. It's a very similar process for the pump action I also own. But the pump action, I have to make sure I get into the components a little bit more in the actual pump part to protect any of that from corrosion and stuff like that. Yeah, about it. So we're going to go to the gym now, guys. I'm aiming for a 3 rep max PR. There might already be a video out on my channel about this, but we're doing a push session today, so hopefully it goes well. Going to get some solid clips for you guys. Let's roll the tapes.
I've never felt so alive in my life, 'cause you make me come to life every time I'm free. Oh, and I'm loving all that you do. Can't you see that I'm crashing right into you? That I'm crashing right into you. I'm free. Oh, and I'm loving all that you do. Can't you see that I'm crashing right into you? Yeah, I'm free falling. Can you hear me calling for you? Yeah, I'm free falling. I'ma keep on falling for you. I'm free. Oh, and I'm loving all that you do. Can't you see that I'm crashing right into you? I've never felt so alive in my life, 'cause you make me come to life every time I'm free. Oh, and I'm loving all that you do. Can't you see that I'm crashing right into you?
Well, if you ask me, that was an absolute solid session. We hit the PR and also an incline bench press, 36 kilo dumbbells, each arm for 7 reps. Absolutely solid. I was super happy with it. So anyway, just to let you guys know, I'm actually starting a new channel here. It's to do with specifically, shooting, firearms and everything else British related like that. So if you are interested, head on over to Jones's Shooting on screen right now. I don't know how long it'll keep it that name, but we'll see how long it goes and, if it works or not. So yeah, if you want to see some more shooting action, because I don't want this channel to be full of it. This is a fitness channel, it's not a shooting channel. Head on over there and fill your boots. Anyway, that'll be everything for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is getting late now. It is, I don't have a watch on, but it's like, I don't know, almost 1 in the morning. I'm just finishing editing it. So yeah, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, wherever you are in the world. I have some content planned for you, and see you next time.